should be able to push into Expect early on relatively well. Maybe will be pushed in potentially by Perkz, and Trick is setting up on this pushing lane down bottom. The tongue lash goes wide though. Betty's able to sidestep. Summoner heals already used. Flashes thrown down. Exhaust traded as well. Get the gobble if you can. Mithy gets one. That's not going to be enough for a kill just yet. Spits out Swordart for first blood to G2.
And this is entirely pre-planned because Trick went Raptors, red Scarlet Crab, and he was level 3, so
That's definitely going to help out. Look at this, MMD, there's no Scarl yet. Follow that rage meter. Pocket Pistol comes backwards and Trick gets a kill.
I was actually really scared that the smoke screen was going to trigger Scarl. every damage instance gives you something, so you want to come out from the Vladimir. And that makes that gank so great, you know, sometimes just a little bit of pressure can tiptoe the matchups in the other way, but here's Trick in the bot lane again.
No summoners.
Alright, gonna dash forward. Where's the dash? Shadow dash from Expect is gonna catch Swordart. Betty's the target as well. Expect's on the board. Zven gets another.
This is so well done by G2, forcing out Summoner's bot, killing top. They can Shen ult down because they have the experience advantage in that matchup too. And
the lack of side zone may punish G2 Esports.
I'm looking at those control wards. Prepper, there's 3 on the bottom quadrant.
It's nice.
Karsa is gonna get counter ganked now by Trick. Counter gank is a strong word. Actually, it is a counter gank. Trick goes in, into the line. Collateral damage gets fired. Here comes Expect. He's got Maple. Trick survives and takes Karsa with him.
Where did Expect come from? Nobody expected him suddenly, like he just dashes in.
If you can find that perfect engage. It feels very difficult. It's important to remember that when G2 played Flash Wolves 2 days ago, yesterday, Carolyn second, Trick gets traded on. Stand United, a touch late, not going to be the end of the world. They get Karsa's flash though. Power Perkz with the shockwave, collateral damage as well. Taking a look.
I hear Abyssal Voyage. I think they're going bot.
All right, MMD is going to jump back onto Skull and run away. There's the Abyssal. Down for Tower, first blood, still available. That would increase the goldie to 5,000. However, Flash Rules hold.
It's one of those satisfying sound effects. You know, like as a bot laner, when your support's gone and you hear that on the map, like, oh, they're coming for me. Backup's coming, and now Flash Rules react bot, so mid gets pushed in. Like, just push and pull. Never really have to fight them. Use ultis for pressure. If you have this gold lead, it's much easier to just get. Maple's smart enough to know this, so he's never going to combat Perkz. But what that means is Perkz will push up the wave, disappear, and start influencing these side lanes. The only thing that can go wrong is right here if Expect dies.
All right, Expect's going to get pulled back by the bear trap. Skull is triggered. Karsa's got the Dragon's Rage, and actually Expect is putting a lot of damage down. Mithy's brought Perkz. That's one already with the attack and the dissonance. Shockwave not even going to get needed. There's the hula hoop sombrero. Perkz doesn't need it. Still gets a double kill with the attack.
I mean, that one was looking a little bit desperate.
Of MSI 2017, Perkz and Expect gonna try to take this inner turret down in the top lane. MMD has already popped off Scarl.
It's shockwave there from Perkz.
Second time this game. Trick in a 1v3 almost takes down Betty. Sonic Wave connects, but Karsa does not follow the Lee Syndrome. Support from Perkz coming around, and Stand United still not triggered.
And in a similar fashion where you need to attack the global if you're playing versus Shen, you need to attack the engage if you're playing versus a Scarl. Because otherwise, there's nothing Flash Rules can do. They can't flank engage with Zyra because she's a disengaged champion.
And I mean, one of the beautiful things about this game is anytime you see a fight happening somewhere, G2 is already getting something on the other side of the map. When you're this far ahead, it is not a 1v1 matchup. You need more players for every G2 person on the map. That means as long as G2 is pushing constantly and moving around the map well, they can always take advantages elsewhere.
They can always go for the cross map. The only thing they need to do is then respect that when Flash will show up with 2 or 3 extra members, that they yield the pressure right there, not giving away needless advantages. This is why Karsa is going a really large path around the bottom side. Flash was trying to get something.
Ah, look at Trick. He's already gone in. Hemoplate comes down. Strangle Thorns is coming up. Stand United has bought enough time, and now Perkz has arrived. Come on, protect. Keeps Trick alive.
Oh, the perfect game is gone.
The perfect game is ruined. Karsa sends his god fist into Trick's face. Now Karsa's running away with his life. Expect, misses the taunt because Karsa sidesteps. Still beautiful to behold on that champion.
Comfort pick rather than a meta pick that he will play poorly, but he's getting punished harder and harder every single game.
Now Maple's looking like he's going to get punished. Sanguine Pool will buy some time. Threw down the Hemo Plague as well. I'm looking at the minimap. Still, Expect continues to shove MMD backwards. Expect's got that Titanic Hydra and Sunfire Cape, winning every single trade. And it's the mid lane's going down as well.
And it's also an item build that's heavily focused on push. You can shove those lanes so fast as Expect here, and he has the Stand United to join, so G2 are straight onto the Baron.
Man, what a statement here from G2. 2 wins, 3 losses. This will be their 3rd win of the tournament.
Oh.
Swordart is just blown up where he stands. Perkz and Expect trying to run down Karsa. Expect's going to be able to solo him out. Spirit's Refuge buys some time. Baron secured actually by Mithy. Trick did get the smite down once again. It's a retreat, not a charge, because MFD's running for his life. Only a third death, that's what G2 are looking for. Scarlet's going to avoid the shadow dash as Maple is being burned alive in his sanguine pool. Dominating! Zven gets another onto MMD. And Betty watches his team fall around him.
Flash Wolves are just getting decimated here. This has got to be one of the cleanest games, if not the cleanest game of the tournament here from G2, and what a way to start the second round of games.
Yeah, in a phenomenal fashion, G2 Esports bounce back. They tie their score back to 3-3, and their hopes of reclaiming that #1 seed for Europe are still alive.
Largest gold lead at 15 minutes. The largest gold lead at 20 minutes. Finalist team coming in, the expectation. So, you know, we talk about the benefits of G2 bouncing back. How on earth do Flash Wolves again bounce back from another 0-2 day?
But G2 also attacked their core, right? Like we talked about Karsa, Maple, Swordart. Now the final engage comes in, but it's gonna be tricky.
It's indeed. MMD gets a bear trap on a rope, but look at Zven. He's already on a killing spree. Taken down Karsa. Flash Wolves are retreating. The charge had no damage behind it. Expect kills the weeds of Swordart. And now Maple's cut off from the rest of his team, gets devoured by Mithy and spit out to Expect.
Yeah, Karsa was still jungling while Swordart was attacked in the bot lane. Maple was attacked in picks and bans, and by the time Karsa tried to fight back, it was simply too late. And with only a single kill, G2 Esports are going to take it.
G2 Esports with the most dominating victory of the MSI 2017 group stage. Take down Flash Wolves to go 3-3.
Just such a good game from them.